Hey everyone, my name's Emily, and I am the second member on this collab channel called Two Paper Towns. It's great to meet you all! This is my first YouTube video, and I'm really excited to finally be on YouTube. I've wanted to try it for a really long time, but I've never really had the chance, nor the motivation, nevertheless anything to talk about. So I met the other member on my vacation, and we started to talk, and we found out that we both love reading. We love books, and especially Paper Towns by John Green. So we started to talk more about Paper Towns. We talked about Margot, we talked about Q, we talked about everything that there is to talk about the book. And eventually, one day, Dominick texts me, the other member. He goes, "How's your paper town?" And I totally caught on to this idea. I was like, my paper town's good, how about you? So basically, Paper Towns is our world. So it's kind of like saying, what's up, how are you doing? Paper Towns are our worlds, our universes, what we know, the people that we know, things that are paper thin, everything like that. So we were just captivated with the idea, and I'm still captivated with it, and that's how we came up with this name, is because he has a paper town and I have mine. And so we thought, hey, let's just talk about it, and it would be a great idea to start. So yeah, for my first video I decided to do a review on my favorite authors' books. I've only read 2 of them, which are Eleanor Park and Fangirl. Rainbow Rowell, the author, has 4 books: Eleanor Park, Fangirl, Landline, and Attachments. And she's coming out with a new book called Carry On in October, and I'm super excited, and I can't wait to read it. So once I read it, I will get a review up on YouTube right away. Dominick already has his video up. It is a review on Paper Towns by John Green, and it's really awesome, and you guys can watch it, like it, comment. It's a great video, and I love it. So yeah, without further ado, my reviews. Alrighty, so Rainbow Rowell, as I said before, has 4 books: Eleanor Park, Fangirl, Landline, and Attachments. And she's coming out with her 5th book called Carry On in October. And I'm super excited to read it, and I'm going to get it the second it comes out because it's amazing. So I will do my first review on the book that I was introduced to first, Eleanor Park. Eleanor Park is about 2 kids. They're around 17, named Eleanor and Park. Eleanor is very special, you could say. Eleanor wears wacky things. She ties ribbons around her wrists. She is just very out there and outspoken with her curly red hair. And Park is just kind of reserved. He loves listening to music. He loves comic books too. And when Eleanor walks onto his bus on the first day of school, he gets kind of like, who is this girl? She's gonna get eaten alive. She doesn't know what's happening. It was her first day of school, actually, not Park's. But she's just clueless. She doesn't know what the mean kids on the bus are gonna do or say. She has no idea how the other kids are gonna treat her, and she's just very herself, which is both admirable for Park, but he's also scared for her, and he wants nothing to do with her, because he knows that she's probably going to get eaten alive. But eventually Park falls in love with Eleanor, and they fall in love. But something is wrong with Eleanor's family, so it's just, she has to keep running, and she has to lead a life that nobody should really know that well, but she understands a lot. And Park is sort of pushed into understanding these things too. But it's not a negative push, it's a good push. And it's an amazing book, and I totally recommend it. And the book that I have, I first got at the library. I picked it up, and I saw the cover, which was Eleanor and Park, both listening to music. And I fell in love with the cover. So I thought, hey, we'll read it. We'll see how it is. I fell in love with the book when I was halfway through. I dragged my mom to the bookstore and I said, I need to buy it. So I did. I bought the exclusive collector's edition, which if you're into books that have like the hardcovers and the exclusive collector's edition, I definitely recommend it because the cover art's amazing. What Rainbow Rowell does with her collector's editions is people send in artwork or she gets artwork done, and it's just the artwork in here is stunning. That's all I can describe it as, is that it's stunning. So without the collector's little cover on it, it's a black book with a little E and P inscribed on the front. Not sure if you can see it. It says Eleanor Park in blue on the spine, and on the back is just plain black, and it's very misleading to anyone who wouldn't see it without the cover. And then the cover is just with the beautiful cover art that it has, and I will read what it says on the inside. Bono met his wife in high school, Park said. So did Jerry Lee Lewis, Eleanor answers. I'm not kidding, he says. You should be, she says. We're 16. What about Romeo and Juliet? Shallow, confused, then dead. I love you, Park says. Wherefore art thou? Eleanor answers. I'm not kidding, he says. You should be. Woo! And then it includes, set over the course of one school year in 1986, this is the story of two star-crossed misfits, smart enough to know that first love almost never lasts, but brave and desperate enough to try. When Eleanor meets Park, you will remember your own first love and just how hard it pulled you under. And then it has a little summary about Rainbow. And it says, Rainbow Rowell lives in Omaha, Nebraska, which is the setting of the book, with her husband and 2 sons. She's also the author of Landline, Fangirl, and Attachments. So now I open up the book, which is the best part, the grand reveal. The inside first cover, when you open the page, is full of beautiful artwork. Ooh, spoiler alert. This is when Eleanor first sees Park on the bus, and this is just, you'll have to read and find out when this happens. And then you'll go through the pages, and then on the back cover, there's a beautiful painting of Eleanor, and I just adore this painting. I love the use of the colors and everything. It's just beautiful. And then on the back, it says, follow me down the rabbit hole. And it's Park kissing Eleanor, and it's black and white, and it's just so beautiful. And you will read to find this quote too. I definitely recommend finding where this quote is. It's just beautiful. And now, for my next book, Fangirl. Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell is a beautiful book. It's an amazing piece of literature, and it is fiction, which is Eleanor Park as well. I love fiction personally, but nonfiction's cool too. On the cover is a picture of Kath, and it says, hey Kath, because she is on her computer writing fan fiction. Yep, she's writing fan fiction. It's one of the reasons I love this book. But on the cover, this is not the collector's edition. I went to the store the other day, I went to the bookstore, and I saw the collector's edition. I wanted to get it, but I didn't have enough money to afford it. But I'm saving up for it. And then on the inside cover, I will read what it says, because this is also a hardcover copy. Kath is a Simon Snow fan, who is basically her fandom, who she loves. Okay, the whole world is a Simon Snow fan, but for Kath, being a fan is her life, and she's really good at it. I think we all are. And her twin sister, Wren, ensconced themselves in the Simon Snow series when they were just kids. It's what got them through their mother leaving. Reading, rereading, hanging out in Simon Snow forums, reading Simon Snow fanfiction, dressing up like the characters for every movie premiere. Kath's sister has mostly grown away from the fandom, but Kath can't let go. She doesn't want to. Now that they're going to college, Ren has told Kath she doesn't want to be roommates. Kath is on her own, completely out of her comfort zone. She's got a Shirley roommate with a charming, always-around boyfriend, a fanfiction writing professor who thinks fanfiction is the end of a civilized world, a handsome classmate who only wants to talk about words, and she can't stop worrying about her dad, who's loving and fragile and has never really been alone. For Kath, the question is, can she do this? Can she make it without Ren holding her hand? Is she ready to start living her own life? Does she even want to move on if it means leaving Simon Snow behind? Ooh. And then on the back it's got another summary of Rainbow Rowell. And then on the spine it says Fangirl, and then it's got a picture of Simon Snow, and then it's got the little Rainbow Rowell on it. And many of you haven't noticed, but Kath has a twin sister named Ren. Put their names together. Catherine. I thought that was really smart. I didn't get it for a while, but hey. This book is also just plain black. It has no inscriptions on it. On the spine, it says Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell in a light minty green. It's also metallic. And then on the back, it's also got a black cover. This has no fan art in it, but it's an amazing book. I definitely suggest with the fan art and with the just the colors, because it's amazing. It just really captivates the story. And then this book is 433 pages long. Excuse me while I get Eleanor Park. Eleanor Park is approximately, let me get past the Q&A, sorry, 328 pages long. But if you're looking for a book, both of these are amazing, beautiful pieces of literature. If you're looking for just a book to read for summer, winter, fall, spring, any season's great. Rainbow Rowell is a beautiful author. She writes just amazing pieces of literature, and I definitely would recommend her books to anyone, any age group. So yeah, that concludes my reviews of Fangirl and Eleanor Park, both written by Rainbow Rowell. I hope everyone has a fantastic day, week. Everyone is just amazing out there. If you're watching my video, that means the world to me. Like it, thumbs up, comment below any books you would like me to read, and subscribe. When you guys click subscribe, it means the world to me. I love every single subscriber that we get. Just thank you all so much for supporting us. Whenever you click subscribe, that's supporting our dreams and just supporting what we love to do. So thank you so much. Dominic, thanks you. Have an amazing week, and I can't wait to see everyone again. Bye guys.